Today I want to talk about how to maximize the last 30 days of this year, because here's the actual facts and reality. 99.9% of entrepreneurs, sales professionals, CEOs, parents, students, teachers will not maximize the end of 2015 because they think 2016 starts January 1st. For the elite performers and those serious about taking next year to a whole new level, 2016 starts right now. So I want to give you tips on how to maximize the last 30 days of the year, because as you know, there's two very scary things in life and business. One is momentum, and two is lack of momentum. So if you go into this new year with no momentum like most people, you're gonna be in for a very rough ride, and how you treat the next 30 days is how your entire 2016 will go. I assure you of that. So I'm gonna give you some straightforward tactical tips to take with you. Number one, make a definite decision first that you're gonna have the best 30 days you've ever had, productivity-wise, standards-wise, lifestyle-wise, and every area of your life is gonna be at a higher level because you've decided definitely to do that. Next, create your ideal 30-day vision. What are the top 3 actions you have to get done? You have to create and finish. You want to get done because you know you've been putting them off. I don't know what they are, only you can decide that. But if me and you were having coffee or hanging out in 30 days, December 31st, what would have had to happen for you to be fully satisfied and excited about your results thus far? So you have to define your ideal 30-day outcome and write them down. Right underneath those 30-day outcomes, you have to write down your most compelling and your strongest reasons, because reasons come first, results come second. If you're trying to get results without any reasons, you'll never get the results you're capable of. So get your top 3 down for the next 30 days, then break them down into your top 2 actions for the next 7 days, your top 2 actions for week 2, your top 2 actions for week 3, and then week 4, and make sure all those actions are relevant to your end result and make sure they're congruent. Now, every single thing you study, every piece of content you consume, you need to make sure it's relevant to that end result. Don't be like most of society who just consumes content all day long. Here's why they do it, because it's easy and it makes them look like they're actually growing when they're not, because execution is all that matters. So if you're listening to podcasts and videos and audios and reading books, but you haven't seen your results increase, there's a huge problem. Stop consuming and start executing for these next 30 days. So make sure, whether it's podcasts, whether it's if you're on the Game Changers Academy, whatever you study, make sure it's fully relevant to your goals by the end of this year, okay? Here's a big one. Get clear on what could distract you the next 30 days. So put in your schedule everything you have planned, family events, meetings you have, book launches you're doing, maybe you have masterminds you're going to. Think about what could interrupt you at the end of this year. A lot of times people get interrupted by family time because obviously, you know, family is not always the most motivating, and you're going to Christmas dinners and there's a bunch of unhealthy food. People are lazy and lethargic. And a lot of people say, well, I'm gonna wait till the new year to get back in shape. And the reality is the new year starts now if you're actually serious about success. So get clear on what could distract you and put everything you can into your schedule. Put all your workouts in, put your profit producing activities in, so you're proving to yourself that you're gonna get results the next 30 days. Here's one that people forget about. What relationships and partnerships are you gonna build the next 30 days that can help speed your learning curve in half and help your business move forward quicker? A lot of times people just write down their goals and what their standards are, but they don't write down who they're gonna connect with that can help them reach their goals faster. So are you really challenging yourself to reach out to high-level people every single week, and is it a non-negotiable? Make it a non-negotiable. And then lastly, visualize the feelings you're gonna have December 31st, because there's really 2 types of holiday seasons you can have. The one you want and the one you don't want. And most people don't have the money that they really are capable of having. They can't provide for their family. They can't take vacations. They're not jumping into the new year with a ton of momentum because they think that the new year starts January 1st. That's false, okay? So make sure that you focus on what feelings you want to experience December 31st going into the new year. And if you do these things and you do them consistently, you're gonna have the best start to the new year you've ever had. And while most people are trying to push a car up a hill stopped, you'll be actually already moving to where you have big momentum going into the next year. So I challenge you to step up, elevate your game, and predetermine what you're gonna do the next 30 days. And if you do that, you'll see a big change in your results. If you got any value from these videos and you're part of the select few who are serious about elevating their game and becoming a game changer, I've created a free deep dive training for you along with some great resources, and I'm also going to give you the weekly master plan I personally use to plan my weeks. Just click the link above me and you'll get instant access. Make sure to pay it forward by sharing, subscribing, liking, and commenting on what's impacted you the most. Now, if you've been following me for any amount of time, you know I'm very focused on giving better free content than what most pay thousands of dollars for, and this is no different. And I assure you, this training will change the game for you. Here are just a couple things that you're gonna learn in this deep dive training. First, it's the 6 bulletproof steps you must take to create your first 6-figure income within 6 months. And I've done it in 4 different industries, and it really dives deep on exactly what steps to take. You're also gonna learn the daily routines of the world's elite performers. You're gonna find out why they get 10 times more done than anyone else and how they create more free time than the majority. Lastly, you're gonna learn what multimillionaire Gary Vaynerchuk personally taught me years ago that changed the game for me and was my biggest aha moment. Very powerful stuff. So make sure you subscribe, share these videos, and if you want the free training, click the link above me to get instant access, and we'll see you on the other side.